Well, first of all, I discovered Gorham's Caves through the museum and through attending lectures by Geraldine and Clive Finlayson about 10 years ago when I lived in Gibraltar. I am a museum person, and I was very pleased to discover the museum and to listen to their interesting, very touching talks about how the people of these distant periods live very similarly to us, and also the traces they left. I mean, not only in the caves, but also in the sand. And the other thing that interested me was the fact that all the land between, or all the sea between here and Africa was, of course, beautiful landscape and terrain. So that's why I chose the theme.
What kind of different ways have people interpreted the idea of traces of humanity?
I'll talk about Andrew Carney for the moment, who looks about the traces of humanity that we actually leave inside our bodies. We're taking in stuff all the time. And then there's Michel, who has done these prints from all over Gibraltar, which are very, very interesting. And of course, behind me, I have the drawings that Alan Perez has turned into an installation which are about the traces of humanity that they have found when they were doing their drawings. And Emmeline Duarte's fantastic sculpture with all the marks that people have made all over Gibraltar through the ages.
This project links art with archaeology and science. Why do you think art is such a powerful way of helping people to understand our shared human story?
Well, art can do things in a kind of secret way, so the viewer thinks they're looking at a picture, but in fact, there is a message there. You know, it's not politics, it's not in your face. So I'll give you another, for instance, the slave ship. And I was talking to Dominic Christian yesterday, who is CEO of AN Worldwide, and he said one of the great causes for shame is that not only did Lloyd's during the 18th century insure the ships, they also insured the cargo. And so what Vaughan Grills has done is taken the baddies who wanted the slaves and shipped them back to Africa. There's a little bit of justice going on there, and that's what artists can do.